It's that big of a deal. That's a different kind of pain. Seriously, just don't. Let me say that again for the people in the back. I'm sorry to say that, but it's the truth. Oh, this is a big one. Be a bad bitch. No, girl. Ready? Hello, hi, my name is Andy and I have cake. And I have cake because it was my 22nd birthday a few days ago and this is just leftover birthday cake. But that's not the point. The point is I turned 22 and for the longest time I've wanted to make a video of things that I've learned over the years because I've seen some people do them and I'm like, oh my god, I have my own list of things that I have learned just from being in this world for 22 years, which is not a lot. So I'm not the wisest person out there, but I feel like I have learned a couple of things from just living and being in this crazy world and just, you know, learning from mistakes and from experiences. So I just wanted to make a video just sharing with people some of the life lessons that I've learned that I think might be valuable to a few people. So there are balloons in the back and they're falling down. So if they fall down, just ignore them. They're just chilling in the back. But first I want to blow out a candle because I didn't get to blow out any candles on my birthday because of COVID. So fun fact about me is that I cannot for the life of me use a lighter. I can't use a lighter. I don't know how to. Oh my god. Ready? It's not turning on. Okay. I'm gonna make a wish. Yay! Now we can have cake while I share my list of wisdom. Okay, I just want to say that I'm in no way telling people how to live their lives or what to do or what not to do. This is just my experience from my existence in this planet. So if something doesn't resonate with you, just ignore it and like move on. And if something does, I hope you get something positive out of this video. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, I have a list. This is serious business. Okay, so 22 things I've learnt in 22 years. The majority of the stuff I've learnt them like in the past 6 months, but it just sounds nicer to say that I've learnt them in 22 years. Number 1, stop caring about what other people think. Okay, this is a big one. Just stop. It literally doesn't matter what other people think. And this applies to anything. You know, I think this is something that a lot of people struggle with. For me, for example, I wasn't sure if I was going to make this video because I didn't want people to think that I feel like the wisest person in the planet. But you know what? I don't care what people think. If I want to make a video about 22 things that I've learned in my life, I'm going to make the video. If I want to do something, I'm going to do it. For me, not for anybody else. And I promise you, you will live a much happier life if you just stop caring about what other people think of you and their opinions of you. We need a cake break after that first one. That was a big one. Number 2, don't compare yourself or your life to others. Woo! Okay, this one is one that I struggle with all the time. And I think a lot of people struggle with it too because of the internet and social media and people posting the happiest versions of themselves. Just don't compare yourself because everybody is different. You don't know what other people are going through. Other people don't know what you're going through. So just stop comparing your life to others and focus on your own life. Focus on yourself. How can you make yourself happy? Which leads me on to my third point. Don't let your happiness depend on anything or anyone, okay? When you let your happiness depend on something or someone, it can be taken away from you at any point. Everything is temporary, nothing is permanent, so if you lose that something or someone, then you're gonna feel lost, you're gonna feel unhappy, you're gonna have nothing, so just don't. Number 4. The only person who will be with you for the rest of your life is you, okay? No one else will be with you for the rest of your life. Life happens, people leave, people die. I mean, I'm sorry to say that, but it's the truth. No one will stay with you forever and ever. So what I'm trying to say here is that you should be happy with yourself. You should learn to enjoy your own company, to be on your own, you know, to not always feel the need to be with someone, whether it's a friend or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a family member or whoever. Just learn to be happy on your own because you are the only person who you're going to have for the rest of your life. You're the only one who's going to be there for you. So learn to love yourself and learn to enjoy your own company. Just learn to love who you are because you are the only person who's going to stay with you for the rest of your life. Number 5. Some people are only meant to come into your life for a certain period of time to teach you certain lessons. So it could be lessons about yourself, lessons about life, lessons about love, lessons about friendship, lessons about work and your job and your career or whatever. So always trying to find the meaning in situations, you know. Cake break. This cake is so good. Number 6. Woo! This is a big one. This is something that I've struggled with until like recently. I only figured this out recently, okay? Like a couple of weeks ago recently. But it had to, you know, be in the top 10. Suppressing your emotions will only come back and blow up in your face, okay? So if you bottle up your feelings, your emotions, and you hold things in and keep things in, it will only come back and bite you in the ass, and it's going to cause a whole lot of problems that you probably don't want to deal with. I've done this. I do this a lot. You know, when I feel sad or angry or whatever, I try to ignore it and I try to move on. I try to block it out. And that's not okay, because you can only block something out for so long. It's like a glass of water. You pour some water into it, you pour some more, you pour some more, you pour some more, but at some point there's not going to be enough room to keep filling up that glass with water, and the water is going to overflow and it's going to flood and it's going to be chaotic, and you're going to have to call the water people to come and rescue you. That, my friend, is what happened to me. It just came back and blew up in my face, and I didn't know how to react. Like I had a breakdown. I had to go to therapy. It was bad. Number 7. It's not selfish to cut people out of your life who you think are toxic or who bring you negativity. So this is very true, and it's okay, you know, it's not selfish to stay away from people who you think are toxic or who you think are negative or who just don't bring good things into your life. And that's fine, and you might feel bad for it at first, but just remember that you did it for your own good and that that's okay. Number 8. You and your friends will change. So similar to what I was saying before, people change. Your friends will change. You will change in the sense that you might like different things. You might have different life goals, and that's fine, you know. Your best friends from primary school might not be your best friends now. You're gonna meet new people who have similar interests as you and similar life goals, and you're gonna make new friends, and it's gonna be okay. People grow apart, and that's fine, and it's normal, and you just have to accept it and trust that you will make new friends and find new people who vibe with you in the future. Number 9, everything is temporary. So, like I was saying before, everything is temporary. Things, people, situations, happiness, sadness. So if you're feeling sad right now, just trust that it's temporary, that it's not gonna last forever. Okay, I don't know what happened, like my camera stopped recording, my balloons fell down, something happened, but we're just gonna keep going. As I was saying, everything is temporary. And the same thing goes if you're feeling really happy and if you're in a great point in your life. So just really live in the moment and enjoy the great time that you're having right now. Enjoy it while you can. Okay, number 10. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. This is something that not a lot of people talk about. Your mental and emotional health is just as important as your physical health. So make sure your mental health is in check. Make sure that if you're going through something, you talk to someone about it, a friend, a family member, a professional, and don't be afraid to ask for help. It's the most amazing thing in the world. You shouldn't have to go through things on your own. Asking for help is a really good sign of maturity, and it's just great. So, okay, next page. Oh, this is a big one. Learn to set boundaries. It's okay to say no. This is something that I'm still working on, because this girl does not know how to set boundaries. Okay, I just don't. It's really bad. It's so bad. But I'm working on it, which is the most important thing. Seriously, if you don't like something, or you don't agree with something, or you're not okay with something, say it. And set boundaries and set limits to anyone. It can be a co-worker, it can be your boss, it can be your parents. It's okay to say no, you know? If your boss says, I need you to do this for me, or if someone asks you to do something that you're simply not okay with or that you don't accept, say it. Same thing goes for relationships, for boyfriends, for girlfriends, for family members, for anyone. Don't take any bullshit from anyone, okay? If you're not happy with something, say it. Be a bad bitch. I need to be a bad bitch. Number 12. Appreciate your family members because they will not be here forever. This is very true. Just appreciate them, spend time with them. If you are close to your grandparents, you know, go visit them, call them if you don't live near them. Same thing goes for your parents, for your brothers and sisters, or any family member that you feel maybe that you've drifted apart from, that you want to be closer to. Just enjoy the time that you have, because at some point they will sadly not be here anymore, and you're going to wish that you spent more time with them, or that you said I love you to them. People don't last forever. Even we don't last forever. We're all going to die one day. So just appreciate the time that you have now. Okay, Number 13, find friends who inspire you. I have been very lucky because my best friend inspires me so much. And if I'm feeling sad, I can just FaceTime her and we just FaceTime each other for hours, like literally 4 hours. And we just talk about things that we want to do in our life, you know, goals that we want to accomplish, things that we want to do together or apart. And it's so much fun because we just inspire each other to do things. You know, sometimes I'm just laying in bed having a really bad day and I don't want to do anything, and I FaceTime her and she makes me feel so much better because she tells me about things that she wants to do and it resonates with me, and then it motivates me to want to do things. So find friends who inspire you, who make you want to be a better version of yourself, because it's the best thing in the world. Find yourself a nice group of friends, or at least just one friend or two. Literally, I have like 3 friends, or maybe 4, like counting my mum. So I have like a very small group of friends, but they're really good friends. You don't need to have a million friends who only talk about superficial things, because at some point it's not going to be enough for you. So yeah. Number 14, life is about lessons. I have said this before. So everything happens for a reason, girl. If you find yourself in a situation where you're like, this didn't turn out the way I wanted to. No, what happened? Just question everything. Try to learn from everything. Just, you know, sit down. Always try to learn from what life is trying to teach you, and just question everything. But don't overthink it, okay? Question, but don't overthink. Okay, cake break. Don't depend on anyone, emotionally or financially. Seriously, just don't. Especially emotionally. Depending on someone emotionally, that's a different kind of pain. Because like I've said before, people leave, friendships end, relationships end, family members die, dogs die, pets die. So don't depend on anyone, just depend on yourself. You're the only person who's gonna have your back for the rest of your life. So yeah. Number 16, be kind to yourself. Seriously, what you say to yourself really matters. If you wake up one morning and you look in the mirror and you're like, I look ugly, I look horrible, or I'm not good enough, or I'm gonna fail my test. No! What you say to yourself, your brain registers it and it believes it. So don't say bad stuff to yourself about yourself. Like, no, be a bad bitch. Say, you know, this day's gonna be great. I look awesome. I'm gonna ace that exam. I'm gonna get that job. I'm gonna do great in my interview. If you say it to yourself, your brain believes it. So literally fake it till you make it. Like, just look in the mirror and give yourself a good speech, confident. Okay, I don't know what the hell is wrong with this camera. It just stopped recording on me again, but we're just gonna move on. Number 18, don't try to fix or save anyone. They are not your responsibility. This is one that I struggle with all the time. I'm that kind of person that always believes that they can fix everyone and save everyone, and I'm like everyone's personal therapist, and I don't even get paid. I always try to help everyone, and that's nice. That's, you know, that's a good thing to do. You know, you should help people. You know, it's nice to help people, but you don't want to make it your responsibility to fight other people's battles, because you need to fight your own. So, you know, we can't be having, you know, people depend on us. You know, just like you shouldn't depend on anyone emotionally, you shouldn't let anyone else depend on you emotionally. That's just not okay. It's going to put a lot of stress on you, a lot of pressure on you, and it's just not your responsibility. And same thing goes the other way around. You shouldn't expect anyone else to save you or to fix you. You need to do that for yourself. But of course, you know, tell people, let them know that you're there for them if you want to. You know, that's nice, but don't take on the responsibility of trying to fix someone and save someone. Number 17, we're almost done. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to it and what you do about it. Let that sink in. You can't control what other people do or what happens, but you can control how you react to it and what you do about it. Whatever it is that you go through, if you get cheated on, or your best friend dies, or your parents decide to move across the country and you have to leave your friends, like, you can't control what happens. You don't always get a say in things, but what you can do is control your reaction to it and what you do about it. Number 19. Don't beg anyone to stay in your life, or don't beg anyone for a place in their lives. If they want to walk away, let them go. If someone wants to leave and they don't want to be in your life anymore, let them go. Open the door for them. Goodbye. Thank you for your presence. We don't want it anymore. Why would you beg someone to stay in your life or to stay with you? Whether it's a friend or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a family member. If someone doesn't want to be with you or be your friend anymore, then why do you want to be with them? why would you beg someone to stay in your life who clearly doesn't want to be there? So no, girl! If someone doesn't want to let you into their life, that's it, goodbye. You let them go, you move on. Full stop. It might hurt, it will hurt. I know because I've been there, but you need to realize your self-worth, notice your value and be like, no, you know, I deserve so much more than this. If they don't want to be here, let them go. Goodbye. We don't want them. Yes, it will hurt. Yes, you will cry. But like I said before, let yourself feel your emotions because it's going to come back and blow up in your face. Don't pretend like you don't care. Don't pretend like I didn't care about them anyway. No, if you did care about them, you know, you're going to be sad. You're going to feel things. So let yourself feel them and then process it and then move on. We need a cake break. Okay, number 20. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Like I was saying just a minute ago before I had my cake break, nobody dies of a broken heart. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Nobody dies of a broken heart. Yes, you might get depressed. Yes, you feel sad. Yes, you might lay in bed for days or weeks and cry and listen to Olivia Rodrigo's album over and over and over and over again. But you will not die from a broken heart. Like I said before, you can't control what people do to you. If people leave you, you can't force them to come back. What you can do is control how you react to it. So it's up to you if you want to move on. So be a bad bitch, you know, decide. I'm gonna be a bad bitch. I'm not gonna let this person make me feel bad, this person who broke my heart. I'm laughing because I'm sharing all these words of wisdom when I'm still over here trying to get over some boy that broke my heart like 3 years ago, but whatever. Number 21. I like this one. This is a good one. Everything is about mindset and perspective. You can achieve anything that you set your mind to. It's that big of a deal. Okay, this happened to me recently. So there was a time when I was like lost. I didn't know what was going on with my life, but then suddenly I had this like moment of clarity and I changed my mindset and I started watching motivational videos and like watching people do things that I want to achieve, and I was like, yes, mindset is everything. If you just change this switch in your mind, you can seriously accomplish anything that you set your mind to. It's that big. Suddenly I'm in the bathroom crying, having a mental breakdown, and then I have this moment of clarity and I'm like, why am I crying? Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's fine. Like, just if you just switch your chip, and it's easier said than done. Like I said, I was in a place where I was like really bad for weeks until this switch just switched. And it's amazing because once you flip that switch, and you know the switch flips back and forth, you know, sometimes you have moments of clarity, sometimes you're really motivated, sometimes you're really not, you're really unmotivated, and it's fine, it's just part of life. But once you get into that mindset, you can seriously accomplish and do anything. Okay, number 22, it's the last one. Make yourself, whoa, I'm falling. Number 22, make yourself a priority. Put yourself first. Girl, put yourself first. Seriously, you are the most important thing in your life, so you need to focus on yourself and do what you love. You are your priority. You are your own responsibility. So, you know, if you want to do something, go do it. Make yourself a priority. Work on yourself. Be happy with yourself because you are the only person who's going to be with you for the rest of your life. Okay, I have a bonus one because I was just feeling inspired. So, enjoy life and get out of your comfort zone because this is where you grow, okay? Seriously, take risks. Go and tell that person that you have feelings for, that you have feelings for them. Go and apply for that university course if you want to do it. Go and take that job interview. Just risk it because you have nothing to lose. But if you don't do something, you're always going to stay with the doubt, like, what if I did this? What if I had said this? So just say what you want to say, live in the moment, enjoy your life, take risks, you know, just live because time really does fly. Time goes by so quickly, and then you're gonna wish you did things or you said things that you maybe didn't do or didn't say. So just live in the moment, take risks, and get out of your comfort zone because that is where you grow. That is where you learn from your mistakes or from things that happen. So just live your life, be happy, enjoy every second of it because it's not gonna last forever. So just take risks and enjoy it to the full potential. So yeah, that's it. Those are the 22.5 because that was a bonus. 20 things that I have learnt in my 22 years of being in this world. I thought it might help someone, it might inspire someone, it might motivate someone to do something or to be something or to say something. I hope it brought some positivity into your life. I'm gonna go and have the rest of my cake now and just live life. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you soon. Goodbye!